Welcome everybody to Samford's campus. It's a beautiful afternoon here. More importantly, we're with a very special guest, Mr. Tony Hale, class of?
92. Very special guest.
92.
Very special guest.
I'm class of 99. But more importantly, you're like a big famous Hollywood actor now.
I'm a huge famous Hollywood actor. I'm not. I'm not at all.
Let's talk about how you got here.
Yeah.
You were raised in Tallahassee. How did you find Samford?
Let me think. That was because I was looking for schools in 1988, and I came to visit the campus and kind of fell in love with the campus. But honestly, I think my SAT scores were so bad that they had mercy on me and accepted me. And I was one of, I want to say it might have been the only school that accepted me, aside from the community college at my hometown.
Now, a lot's changed since 92. Our
Yeah,
academic standards, that degree is worth a lot more today.
That's not the best promotion for Samford, but it's gotten a lot fancier. It's gotten a lot fancier since I was here.
And you're back on campus today. You live out in LA, but you're here quite a bit from what I understand.
Yeah, I try to come back every couple of years, just because a lot of my friends are down here, and I love coming back. I mean, it really is very nostalgic. It's changed a lot. It's changed a ton. We just ate my friend and I, Jamie, just ate in the cafeteria today, and it's totally different. The food's much nicer.
Oh yeah.
You guys have like a smoothie bar now. You have Chick-fil-A. I mean, it's what these kids are getting now is ridiculous.
We should really get a refund.
Yeah.
For what we paid.
Yeah, and their fancy card that they carry around gets them everything. So it's pretty, but it's really nice, and it's just fun to walk around. Like Reed Chapel, that fancy Taj Mahal building over there used to be my dorm, CJ, and that's dramatically changed. So it's it's just kind of walking down memory lane.
You go to New York, you do a little commercial work.
Yes.
Then I imagine that's where, hey, this is kind of fun, kind of cool. I want to really pursue this.
Yeah, and I studied at the school called Regent in Virginia Beach and decided I wanted to kind of really seriously pursue acting. And I visited New York and just kind of fell in love with the city, started doing theater and commercials, and then it kind of built from there.
What's it like being a working actor? I mean, from what I understand, you guys are always just looking for the next gig.
Well, the crazy thing about my business is I think normally in life, you kind of go on a job interview for like 2 months and then you get a job for 4 or 5 years. In my business, you are in a job interview for like 4 or 5 years, and you're lucky if you get a gig for 2 or 3 months. So you're constantly on this job interview, really. And it's just, you go gig to gig, but you get kind of used to, I've been doing it 16 years. So you get kind of used to that life. We're always provided for somehow. I have no idea how. But some of the gigs just kind of come up, so I'm very thankful.
And there's a misconception of actor, Hollywood, that lifestyle, but you're a guy that tours and talks about your faith.
I do. I just started kind of speaking, kind of going around and speaking about it. I think it is a very unstable business, and to know that God has my back. Yeah. And I think a lot of people view Hollywood and Los Angeles as kind of the dark entertainment business, and it's not. It's a fantastic place. There's wonderful people, wonderful work being done, and I think a lot of people kind of demonize the business, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm so thankful to be working, and I've worked and met wonderful people in the business. So I kind of like to take away that stereotype a little bit.
A lot of students watch this, alum, just lovers of Samford. Do you have any words of advice for folks that, I don't know, whether it's career advice or just general life advice?
Yeah, I do, because I'm Gandhi. Yeah, I do actually, because I think when I was here at Samford, I mean, it was such a fantastic time and I had such great opportunities, but I think there's a tremendous amount of pressure that's put on students, especially in the last 2 years of their college experience, of like having to figure out exactly what they want to do. I got to get married. I have to find that perfect job. And it's just, I wish I could go back and just relax a little bit, because it all works itself out. I mean, it's up and down, it's a roller coaster, it's an emotional roller coaster, but it unfolds itself in time. And I think I would just kind of encourage students to just kind of give themselves a break. Do not feel the pressure of having to get married right out of college. Sometimes fine, that's great, but I felt there was a pressure. and there was also a pressure to have to know exactly what you want to do. You don't have to. I mean, I waited tables for 7 months after school, and then I actually worked for a little bit at my hometown, and then I was like, then I'm interested in this acting thing, and it just kind of unfolded itself, So I would kind of encourage them to kind of decrease that pressure a little bit.
Folks, he's Tony Hale, a Samford alum.
Yeah.
Tony,
nice meeting you.
thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. It was fun. And cut.